Device connected.
Never again. Never again am I going to make the mistake of not streaming while I'm doing Spiral Abyss. Because of course, of all times, for me to first get my 36 a 36 star, it was while I wasn't streaming. Of course. What's up, guys? I hope you're all doing well. Decided to stream today just because we got some stuff we got to get through. We got to get through the new main quest line. I think this one includes the Jade Chamber and stuff, so we're going to see Ningguang and a couple of old friends. But of course, I also have bad news along with us, and that's the 36 star that I got. It's good news. It's good news because it's possible. We did it. We don't have to get Ganyu, and we don't have to shell out, but bad news because I didn't get it while I was streaming, which really sucks. Let's take a look really quick. Right after I get this guy. There we go. All right. So, of course, I got it yesterday while I was watching one of my friends stream and stuff. And I was feeling really good. I was like, okay, we kind of got a new teams going around and stuff. And I'll get into that. But yeah, I'm like, just for goofs, let's mess around. I didn't have anything really to do on Genshin. I was just grinding, getting some resources. So I'm like, let's just go try the Spiral Abyss one more time before it leaves and stuff. So I was messing around with teams, and of course, right there you can see 36 stars. We go there, we'll see all the completed chambers, and I picked up my resources and stuff. Honestly, I can say 50 Primo Gems have never felt so good, especially when it's on Lore 12 of the Abyss. These 50 Primo Gems made me really, really happy to have. Because I think before I got on, I think we were sitting at maybe 34 or 33. We were missing, I think maybe like, we had 2 stars here and then 1 star on this last one. I'm almost positive maybe. Or maybe it was like 30, 34. But yeah. It was the hardest thing, honestly, to deal with is just these hounds, man. The hounds take forever to get like into one central spot, and even if you do, sometimes your abilities just like hit them out of range, so you'll start missing them and you're not doing the max amount of damage, or they're moving around so much and they create an invisible like barrier hitbox when they go back to like charge an attack, and you can't hit them. Like they just leave the map sometimes if you try to pin them up against the Spiral Abyss walls or whatever. So that was the hardest thing in all this. But once I kind of finally had a run on, I think it was Chamber 3, where I cleared the first one fast enough. I think I had maybe 8 minutes and 18 seconds left. I was just like, this is the one chance I have to do it. And it swapped over to my other team. So let me just put this in here and I'll show you guys what teams I was using. And this also brings up the idea that I need to talk about Shenhu a little bit because she was actually a crucial part of this. So we'll talk about her in a little bit. So this was my first team. One character that you probably have never seen, obviously, in my team for Spiral Abyss is Xinyan. But she's been a crucial part of this team. And I came up with this team actually while I was doing the newest event. I know Shenhu really boosts cryo characters. So I was like, okay, let's do it. We'll get Ayaka, obviously huge damage dealer. Shenhu, great support. And then we'll do mid-tier, more of like a protective support, Xinyan. And then a really big support character and some decent damage for Bennett. But we also get the Pyro Resonance, which is really nice. So we have Cryo and Pyro Resonance. Second half team's one that you've seen a lot, especially on some of the later floors. This is like a classic for me. Hu Tao, Xingqiu, Albedo, and Zhongli. So this one was actually like, you know, this team. We've seen this team, and this team just honestly slaps. I think one thing that I was doing wrong a lot of the times on Spiral Abyss, I was so worried about dying on some of these rounds. I just wasn't using Hu Tao to her max. I had her too high of health, and she actually, obviously, she did a lot better when I kept her below 10,000 HP. I could do that because I was getting damage reduction from Xingqiu's ability, getting smaller shields from Albedo, and getting a max shield from Zhongli. So it made it a lot better, and we could actually get like situated and set up for Hu Tao to where she could do maximum damage just holding like charge attacks and stuff. Shenhu is kind of the same like ballpark. She's a really good support, but you really just want to put her on the field as little as possible, especially on these last few. She doesn't do great damage. Maybe she got like a couple over 10,000, nothing too crazy, nothing like above 20,000, I think. But her boost that she gives is really good for like everybody on the team, because once you swap to all three characters after you've used her abilities, these guys hit like trucks, especially Ayaka because she's cryo. So that was a huge thing for us. Not to mention Bennett healing up everybody on this team, because these guys will take a lot of damage. Even with Xinyan's shields, they're not the best. So but she was crucial to this, mostly because a lot of her moves do really good staggers, which interrupts a lot of attacks. She's one of the few characters that has like really good staggering type moves for a Claymore user. So she was perfect for us, especially against the wolves, because sometimes they move around so much. If you stagger them and just interrupt like one of their moves, it can hold them up for like at least maybe 1 or 2 seconds, which is awesome. But yeah, this was the team that we had going through, and I felt really, really good about this team. Like I said, I thought of that first team mostly because that's what we were using in the event. I don't know if you guys have done this one, but this is the newest event, and I've gotten, I think, I'm not totally sure. Okay, completing the challenge on a floor during the same trial will cause the difficulty of future floors to increase. The difficulties are divided into normal, hard, extreme, and fearless. I completed all 3 of these on fearless, which is really good. But I mean, if you're smart about it and you do the right potions, you can pretty much do this with any team. You probably won't get scores this high, but I mean, you can still do really, really well, and you can get your gold if you need it. So yeah, and that's how I kind of I did this last run yesterday, and I'm like, damn, that first team with Shenhu, Bennett, Ayaka, and Xinyan is incredible. And I got the highest score out of all 3 of my trials when I used that team. So I was like, I'm using that team in the Spiral Abyss, and we got to try this. Sizik, my man, you said You know it's a good night when Randall's notification comes through. Oh yes. Oh yes. Good to see you, brother. So yeah, we had a really good run on this, and I was like, yep, I gotta bring these guys across over to Spiral Bish just to see how they're gonna do. Because I was like, I can't not try this team out. Let's talk about Shenhu really quick, just because we got some updating to do on her. It's been a while since we've talked about her. We've done a lot of work on her, and I mean we've grinded her a bunch. Her elemental mastery, I don't know how much this helps her, but she does have a really high elemental mastery. There's not many people on my squad besides obviously Venti who have this much elemental mastery. Hu Tao somehow is really high up there. I don't know how she has 261. That's actually kind of crazy. I think one of her artifacts must give it. Yeah, okay. So she's one of the few characters that use it, but Shenhu has a lot of that going through. So that's always really good. Official Sizzix says, you gonna run it through again on stream? I might. I'll have to see. I wanted to get through the main quest line today, so we'll probably be doing that. And then we'll have to see. I might go through it one more time before it leaves. But we might try the new team again when the new one comes out in, I think, 3.5 days maybe. So we'll do that, and then hopefully, who knows, we get another 36 star would be really awesome. Depends how much they switch up the floors on us again. So yeah. Attack is actually pretty good. This could be a lot better, obviously, and you want to get a whole bunch of attack on her because that's what her passive talents are balanced off of. The more attack she has, the more she transfers over to your teammates. So that's kind of big. The weapon we're using, I noticed when I was playing with Shenhu, you don't really, unless you have Calamity Queller, like you're not gonna see the damage numbers you want. So it's better to work on her energy recharge of all things. She wants a whole bunch of it just because her cooldowns for her abilities are kind of long. I think a hold on the E ability is 15 seconds and then a dash is 10 seconds. And it doesn't create that much energy recharge unless you're using a weapon like this. So I was like, screw it. I have a Refinement 5 Favonius Lance. Let's just do it. Crit hits have a 100% chance to generate small particles, which is huge for her because she can hit a bunch of them. So that's what's been helping me out a lot with her build. Let's take a look at her artifacts. They're not amazing, but they're not bad. Obviously, you can't go wrong with a piece like this. This is really well balanced across all fields. So a lot of people would take this any day. This one's really good. I think one went into Elemental Mastery, but the rest went into Energy Recharge. And then I think 2 rolls into crit damage here. So they were close to max rolls. I think right around 7 to 7.8. This one's pretty good too. The only bad thing is I think 1 went into defense and then maybe 2 of them went into HP. So this could be a little bit better. I got really hyped when I saw these two matched up with each other, but we'll see. Maybe I'll get a piece later on that might be good, but I've been getting pieces like this. I'm just like, I'm tired of running Noblesse. I don't think I'm gonna run a Cryo Cup on her. I don't see benefits to it, really. I don't think it really helps her AoE either, so probably won't be. This cup is kind of crazy because we got 70 plus base attack on it. That's the highest I've ever gotten on an artifact, I'm almost positive. So this could be like 10 times better. This doesn't have crit rate, it doesn't have crit damage. It has some energy recharge, which is okay, but in all honesty, we could find a better cup. Some of these, I don't know. Like physical wouldn't be hers. A lot of these are hydros. Maybe elemental mastery would help out a little bit, but I don't think it would as much as attack would. So we're holding off until we get more Noblesse pieces. And then her hat piece, her crown, is also kind of lacking personally. It's just a lot of elemental mastery. So yeah, there's still pieces we could build on her. Crown, cup, and then her, I don't even know what you call these. Her timepiece? I don't know. I guess. There's a lot of like dials or something. These all look like clocks and what is that? like a sand something. I forget the name of them, but you guys know. So yeah, there's a lot of work we could still put on her, but she's already really good. I think she passes off a lot of good balances. So yeah, her talents right now, probably gonna get these to 9 until I get like maybe Calamity Queller or I get better pieces on her. Maybe, just maybe, we'll bring her to 10. But I mean, I'm really saving crowns for like people I know can either do insane damage for me or are insane support. So Hu Tao, Ayaka, Xingqiu, I think Venti, oh, not even Venti has that. Jean has 10 on her. And then obviously Zhongli's Meteor Strike. So yeah, there's not many people on my team that have fully stacked out artifacts. One of the few people I have triple crowned, I think. Okay, so yeah, it's probably, I'm gonna say it's Ayaka, Hu Tao, and Xingqiu. And that's rare. I don't think I've missed a crown since Genshin started. So we're definitely up there. And I think we still only have, what is it, like 5 left, honestly? It's hard to tell. Yeah, we have 5. So I mean, I don't know if I want to use 2 on Shenhu, because she's very like restrictive to a support role. And I'm talking like super restrictive, like not just like everybody. She only is really beneficial to having an ice person with her. So Ganyun, Ayaka, Ziona's not really a damage ice dealer. Maybe Chongyun, but he's more of like Chongyun in my eyes, unless you really build him out and get God roll artifacts. He's like a B tier, like low A, if anything. So I don't know. Maybe someone will hate me for saying that, but I haven't used him enough to actually benefit from him. So, and I don't know. Maybe Shenhu and Chongyun are the perfect pair for each other, but I don't know. I think I have him. Probably C6, right? Yeah, C6, and I probably could make him really good. I don't have time to spend and the money to spend on him for the moment, so I don't know. There's better Claymore users, there's better ice users. I have Ayaka as a damage dealer. I don't think a 4-star Chongyun could pass that up. So, yeah. I'm wild, yeah. Banana, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. It says, damn. Are you talking about the constellations? It's okay. It's not bad. We have some good ones. I'll say that. C6 Bidu. I think maybe the next person we get up maybe would be Keqing. I really want to get her new outfit because I don't like this outfit. I really want to see her new one though. So yeah. Banana says yes. Those constellations. C4 there. C6. C2 Chi-Chi, which hurts. Oh, Banana says my main is Keqing right now. I feel that. Yeah, I think a lot of people are getting Keqing, obviously. And a lot of people have been really happy with her. So I don't know. I think I kind of want to build her too. I just don't know what weapon I'd put on her, to be honest. I have probably some decent ones. I could probably give her like... Maybe the flute would be fun to use on her. But maybe I'm thinking Skyward Blade. Kind of swap it in when I'm not using Bennett. I don't have many great swords. Maybe this would be good for her. A whole bunch of energy recharge too. Let me know, Banana, if Keqing needs a lot of energy recharge, because who knows? Maybe she could benefit off that. Black Sword would also be very good for her. I want to get a lot of crit hits with her because Keqing can hit really fast. And she can output the damage, so. If I had a Refinement 5 Lion's Roar, I'd definitely use this. Especially with the base attack attribute being the main like boost. It'd be really nice. Still looking for more Fillet Blades. This is like honestly one of the best design weapons in the game. And I only have one of it. If I could get like a Refinement 5, that'd be awesome. Black Sword is really cool too, but it's a little excessive. It looks big. Banana says, mine has the Falcon. Only 5-star weapon that I have. Okay. The Falcon. I want to see that. I'm confused. I feel like I've heard that name before. Let me see. Genshin Impact. Falcon Sword? Oh, is it this one? I feel like we've seen this. Is it the Favonius, or are you talking about Aquila Favonius? Because yeah, I've seen one that's like a crow also. Forget the name of that one though. There's a couple of really nice swords. I think swords have some of the best designs in the game. I'm honestly still waiting on a Aquila Favonius. I don't know if you guys saw, but obviously I talk about it every time I see it. I have a refinement for Skyward Blade. Like, my luck for weapons is not good. It is really bad. It hurts a bunch. The Library Genesis bookmark felt that. Okay. Okay. Yes, it did. It most definitely did. Let me see. Sometimes, not character archive, right? There's like, sometimes there's one. What's that? Was it in here, says? Maybe you're right. Like I said, if I have never gotten it, I'm not really sure it's there. Oh, actually, it has every weapon. It just has it. Okay. This is the one I was thinking about, where it has like the crow on it, the alley flash. That one's really cool. That's an awesome design. But yeah, some of the swords, I just I don't know. I'm missing some. Some of these are crazy. It doesn't even let you view them unless you have them. If I could get a Primordial Jade Cutter, I'd be hyped for that. I'd be so freaking hyped. Aquila Favonius is nice. Summit Shaper. I haven't seen people work with this yet, and I forget what the main stats on there are. But who knows? That'd be kind of crazy. Oh, Banana said Aquila Favonius. Okay. Oh, yours is not in English. I gotcha. No problem. Yeah, Aquila Favonius, I want that really bad, because I want to put that on my Jean build. She's amazing. I want to put that on Jean, and that'd be super fun. Someday we'll get it. I think the weapon I want right now, though, obviously is Calamity Queller. Do you have any other 5 stars, Banana? I have a decent amount of 5 stars. I'm pretty happy with what I have so far. I forget it every stream. Every stream I always forget. Let's see who's down here. What's up, guys? It's a whole bunch of you guys over here. Should have brought Venti.
Take your true form by ordinance divine.
Like 21k hits with Ayaka is really nice.
Whirling snow. Core. Straight to the dead. I'm going in. Take your true form.
There we go.
My apologies.
Look at that. I like that. That's some good damage.
Finally done.
Vanessa says, not the weapons, but I have some characters. Okay. She looks so cool. I like using Ayaka a lot. Ayaka was technically, I'd say Ayaka's like my first main, where I just was like, I'm going full send on her. Like, I'm gonna get all of her things to level 10, like all the talents to level 10, because like I saw her and I'm like, I want Ayaka. She seems like she could be like really cool and part of the meta, and I think technically Ayaka is part of the meta. She has a more difficult playstyle just because of some of her movesets and stuff, and she's like really built for like true cryo. But if you use it right, she's totally like, she's bomb. Plus, I just like pairing her with Benny. You know, the thing with Ayaka is like, keep her full health, let her do damage, let her do work. Everyone else is like, maybe Hu Tao's like, oh, you gotta keep me at like under 10% health for me to do crazy damage. And I'm like, okay, I guess we can do that. But that also means like you have to be really careful using Hu Tao, because you could die instantly if you don't have a shield. So yeah. Banana says, I don't like Hu Tao. Yeah. Hu Tao's pretty hard to use sometimes, to be fair.
Feel the beat. Amp it up. Pyrotechnics. Take flight.
Oh, am I, oh, they didn't even attack the monolith yet. He can't even hit it.
My apologies.
Oh, you guys are gonna put him all the way up there? Come on.
Teamwork is true.
There we go. Sizik says, Lisa main day one. That's my boy right there. That's a true homie. He's been with Lisa since day one. I don't know. I think Hu Tao and Shenhu have been my girls, man. They're my queens.
Take flight. Transfiguration.
Watch this. Let's see.
Cryo incarnate.
Oh, he's gonna leave though.
Embrace the ice.
See, like one of those hits from the Q ability was 27k. If you get them stacked up somewhere and let that thing go to work, you can stack up damage like quick, like super quick. Banana says she loses a lot of life very quickly. Yeah, Hu Tao, so when you hit her E ability, she drains like maybe like I would say 1/6 or maybe 1/5 of her health, like right there in that ability. And the thing with Hu Tao is you just want to play her at a super low like health rate,
Good eye.
because of her. If you have her weapon, like if you have Staff of Homa, HP is increased by 20%. Very nice. Additionally, provides an attack bonus based on 0.8% of the wielder's max HP. Higher HP, more damage given, right? When the wielder's HP though is less than 50%, this attack bonus is increased by an additional 1% of the max HP. So it starts to go up a little crazy, and it's based off crit damage. Hu Tao, she loses life, but attack bonus gained this way cannot exceed 400% of Hu Tao's base attack. Increase it based on her max HP at the time of entering the state. So yeah, it's hard, but once you start to like play around with it, you start to figure out how well you can use her and stuff. And if you stay in like this state where you're just like constantly dashing, it's like super big for her. The thing is, this takes up a lot of energy if you don't have her C1, which I have. So yeah, if you build Hu Tao right, if you decide to shell out for her, get her C1, because it'll make her good. And then if you really want to go to the next level, get Staff of Homa, because it makes her even way better. But yeah, I don't know. She's kind of like that. She's all in or nothing like build. You can make her good, but without Staff of Homa, it's mid tier. Without her C1 and no Staff of Homa, she's okay. Like you had to really try to make her competitive. So yeah. So C1, obviously, Hu Tao's charge attacks do not consume stamina. So the only stamina we're consuming is you dashing, like dash canceling back. And then, yeah. It takes a little bit of work to get, like, it takes used to getting to? I don't know. It takes time to get used to, sorry. If that makes sense. I've seen people who are like, I've seen people who can dash cancel perfectly, but man, like you had to be a full Ayaka main to get that perfectly because it is so hard if you don't have C1. And I'm just like, fuck it. If I want to make Hu Tao good, I had to get her C1. I think I went through a whole like maybe 60 wishes or something to get Hu Tao C1. And we got super lucky because I won the 50-50 on my last wish of the stream. And I was pretty happy about that. So yeah, it might have been like the last few days she was on the banner. Sizik says, Homa balls. Come on, man. Come on.
Off we go.
I feel like Staff of Homa is like really good on anybody, honestly.
Feel the power. My apologies. Transfiguration.
19k, okay. I see you. Hi guys.
Amp it up. Power core. Hey, everybody stand back. Let's fly. Transfiguration. Take flight.
65k on that hit? You should not be able to hit a 65k with Ayaka's E ability. Like that's like Bennett and Shenhu's boost to Ayaka is insane. That's why I said I'm like, this team is crazy if you use them right. You just have to like, you're like, okay, drop this, bring out Ayaka, boom, we're ready to go. That's the only hard part. You gotta have a rhythm to it. You're like, yes, this first. Now we're good.
Transfiguration. Do your master's bidding. Kamisato out.
See, you can pin him there. And he's gone. There we go. What are you doing over here, dude? Get him out of here. Send him to the bench. This one takes a long time to transport this balloon. There we go. I'm excited to start this mainline quest because I'm tired of doing quests that have no dialogue. Because no one wants to hear me read like the whole thing, and I'm just like, I don't feel like doing that today. I'm gonna just like skip through this boring, like super long dialogue. Unless it's like read out to me, I'm like, nah. See, I'm a picture book kind of guy, so I can barely read. I'm gonna leave you guys. I'm gonna go all the way over here. Sizik says, I enjoy hearing you talk, Randy. Okay. Thank you. Sometimes my voice is pleasant to listen to. Other times, if I'm yelling on comms or something, it might not be as good. It's calm? Thank you. I try to be calm. Genshin usually keeps me calm. The only time I rage at Genshin is when I'm failing in the abyss. So I was getting a little bit heated yesterday. That's for sure.
Good job. Take your true form. My apologies.
Let's see if I can hit these guys. Oh, I think I went the wrong way though. I might hit some people.
So rude.
What is... Oh, you tossed one of those. That's really annoying. I was like, why am I getting staggered so much?
By ordinance divine. Take your true form.
My boy Jats, what's up, my big guy? Good to see ya. Sizik says, I'm gonna send you a storybook to read me. Honestly, I'd be down. Make it like a Genshin storybook, though. I think that would be nice. Should we start reading Genshin fanfics on stream? Like Xingqiu and Chong Yun fanfics. Genshin fanfics? I love it. I love it. Shenhu, the aunt of Chong Yun. I don't know. Some of those fanfics might be a little bit too spicy. We might get hit by TOS for that. You know what I'm saying? J-Jat says, your voice is perfect for that. Calming, collective. And when we need to, we can get sexy with it. You know what I'm saying?
Adventure time.
I don't know. Maybe. We'd have to see. We'd have to see. The good thing is I'm starting to come off my my like sickness and stuff, so my throat's feeling a lot better. I don't cough so much during stream now. There was like a week there, it was just like me coughing like every 5 minutes, and I'm like, okay guys, I'm sorry. I don't want to blow out your eardrums. Jad says, I'll pay for you to read me bedtime stories. Honestly,
Thank you for completing today's commission.
you guys send me
Here
books,
is
I'll
your
read them.
reward.
I'm waiting for Catherine to say like rebooting. She did it yesterday. She said like error or rebooting. Ah, right there. We got it. We got it. Clip that. We got it. As soon as I said she was gonna say it, she did it. Nice.
Add Astra at
Error. Like Catherine, what's going on there? What happened? Someone's got to program Catherine a little bit better. Mama Shenhu going back out. She's providing for the family. She's that bacon money maker. All right. Jat says, I know you want to play some CS. Maybe later tonight. I think I might try and work from home tomorrow, so maybe we'll play a little bit tonight, late on, at like maybe 9 or 10 p.m. or something. And then maybe we play tomorrow too. So yeah. So I definitely want to play some CS. But what is this? I don't want to redo that. We want to go to the Yujing Terrace to listen to Ningguang's speech. Let's go see Ningguang. Hopefully, this better be voice dialogued by Ningguang. I think if we remember way back in like 1.4 or maybe 1.2 or 3, we used the Jade Temple. Okay, I don't even know if it's around here anymore. It's somewhere. It's probably like across the map or something. We use the Jade Temple to literally meteor smash a giant like water hydra and kill it. And I think based off the last ones, we might do that again. So we'll see.
I have gathered everyone here today to make an important announcement.
Hold on, Ningguang. Your announcement has to wait for a second. I've probably been talking with this music so loud. Let's bring it down to a 4. We can still hear Ningguang.
Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already. I am, in fact, planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber.
Yeah, we're gonna make another one.
Jade Chamber? That's a huge project.
What?
So the rumors.
Who's that
are
voice
true.
actor?
No wonder the price of building materials.
They at least could have gave my guy some
much.
color if he's gonna have a voice like that.
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang. Getting involved in this would be a huge opportunity.
Sizik says, "Mommy."
Is there any way we
Mommy.
can be of service?
Patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago, I have already had many people contacting me to declare an interest in joining the project.
Who do you
Nevertheless,
contract to make
I
a
do
giant
have a few
floating
matters
temple?
I should like to entrust to you here today. The building site has been chosen, and most of the materials have been assembled. 3 key items are, however, still outstanding.
3 key items.
They are as follows: Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
Oh, she's like, fuck this bitch. I can't believe she gonna send us out to get these.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang. I'm familiar enough with Plostrite, but I've never even heard of those other 2.
Only sufficiently large pieces of Plostrite, or specifically Vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset moniker. This stone is what allows the Jade Chamber to float.
Ningguang likes them
Wonder
big.
cores, meanwhile, are the central components of the mechanical structure of the Jade Chamber. Adepti sigils serve as a means of integrating the mechanical devices with Adepti art. They are as indispensable as the mechanical core itself. Although these 3 items are rare, I trust that with your connections and capabilities, procuring them will not be a question of if, but of when.
Oh, she put a lot of trust in
The
us, man.
saying, time is money, more seriously than most. Efficiency is everything. I will pay a generous price for the materials that you find.
I like Ningguang's
And
voice
in
actor
addition,
too.
The first 3 people who collect all the materials will have the opportunity to ask me a question.
Oh,
You may
Oh my
ask
God.
me anything, and I will give you an honest answer. I trust that this means of compensation will be to everyone's satisfaction.
These things won't be easy to get hold of.
okay, chat. If we get the questions, what are we gonna ask her?
Development plan.
My question will be, I'll be like, Ningguang, first off, does it jiggle? And we're talking about her rump. I'm just saying. But we got maybe like another question if we're lucky. Do it fart? You know what I'm saying? Just saying.
What a coincidence. I won't divulge too much, but I heard some murmurings about some Plostrite just the other day.
I like his
So
voice,
excuse me all,
but this character design is
I have
not
some business
not
to
it. He's like, I'm the first out of here. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna head out.
No. We better move quickly, or this opportunity.
Sis says,
will be
my one
snatched
and
away
only
from us."
question would be, Cream Team?
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This is a huge deal. Let's get involved.
If we told everyone, they'd be like, ah, fuck, I quit. The adventurer's here. I'm not even gonna
You heard
try.
that announcement, did you? What do you think? Interested?
Oh, when you say it like that, Ningguang, can I really ask you anything at all? Like anything? No no bars hold?
Yes. Providing the
Okay.
question pertains to something I am knowledgeable about.
Okay. Well, maybe I can find out more about my sister then. We'll see.
Really? Ooh, then Paimon will ask you about how to run a business.
It's a good question, Paimon.
Be short of Mora ever again.
Of course. But how much information I share with you will depend on your performance.
Oh, okay.
The construction of the Jade Chamber requires a great deal of space. The abandoned mine outside the Golden House has been selected as the building site. Once you have collected the materials, please take them there. I have other business to attend to now. Otherwise, I would gladly escort you to the site in person. When you do arrive, please seek out my secretary. Remember, this is a race against the clock. A rare opportunity
okay.
presents itself to you. Do not let somebody else snatch it from your grasp.
Snatch it from your grasp. Take hold of this opportunity.
Ningguang seems super busy. Come on, we better get going.
Sis says, she says as you literally have millions of
First, we
Mora.
gotta get out of Eugene Terrace.
I have a bunch, but I could always use more Mora.
It seems like there's
Shenhu,
something kind
if we get to hear her
of
voice
going
actor,
over
please.
there.
Let's go.
Ma'am, you seem like an eminent and distinguished young lady to me. I can see that you're
Mommy,
easily
sorry.
gonna win this
Mommy, sorry.
contest Lady
Mommy,
Ningguang
sorry.
set up. As it happens, we have some information about the materials that I really think might interest you. Come on, let's find somewhere a little more private, and we can get down to brass tacks.
Whoa, what is going on here?
I don't need it.
Ah, don't be like that. Hey, come on, don't go.
Yo, this guy's a
Just stand
sleaze.
there after her.
What? Whoa, what is about to happen? Are they about to catch her and what's going on here? Genshin, I thought we were E for everybody. What did this just turn into? About to be criminal investigators on
They had some useful information.
NCIS or something, I feel like. Law and Order Special Victims Unit or something.
Information's just what we need right now. Let's follow them and see what we can find out.
So where'd they go? Oh, they're over here.
They're not here.
Sis says the Dami Mommy Convention.
Let's keep looking.
There they are. Let's see if we can drop in on them. I saved you. Why am I not in the cutscene though?
Well, will you look at that, ma'am? Nowhere left to run.
Jeez, what the heck? Okay.
Don't worry, we're not bad guys. You give us some Mora, we give you a little info. Everybody's a winner.
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white hair, the energy she gives off. I'm telling you, there's something different about her.
First off, they made the #1 mistake out of anything you can do in the anime world. Never fuck with the anime character that has full bleach white hair. You're asking for trouble. You're gonna get your ass kicked, okay? So that was their first mistake. And you messed with the Dom mom, so you're totally done.
So what? She's loaded. How are we ever going to repay those gambling debts if we just let money walk away from us, huh?
I've already told you, I don't need your information.
Look at those eyes.
If you still can't grasp that, I'm happy to repeat it in a way that won't be so easy to forget.
Oh,
Come on, ma'am. You seem like an intelligent lady.
show them what's up,
I
Shenhu.
shouldn't have to spell
Kick their
this out to
ass.
you. It's not about whether you need the info or not, okay? It's about you taking out your money and handing it over and nobody getting hurt.
We're just watching from the sidelines.
No more excuses. I know you have money.
Give us the OnlyFans money right now.
Yeah, I saw you strolling into Leo Lee Pavilion, ordering a table full of food and only taking a few bites. Then Shinyu at kiosk, then Wanmin restaurant. Same story each time. You order all the signature dishes, take a few bites, then you're on your way again.
Sis says, give us the OnlyFans
How
password
could you
now.
afford to be so wasteful if you weren't from a rich family? And since you're so rich, what's the loss to you in giving us a little spare change, huh?
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Liyue Harbor. But here we are. Perhaps... yes. Let's call it fate.
Okay, before we get to this moment though, this reminds me. Hold on. We gotta find it. I don't care. We gotta find it. These guys remind me of this video right here. This guy.
He got a ski mask and doesn't know how to act.
Give me your coochie!
Just these guys run up on you
He got
to
a ski
Shenhu.
mask and doesn't know how to act.
Give me your coochie!
Give me your coochie right now. Do it, Shenhu. Do it.
Boss, I'm telling you, something's not right.
Someone had to. I'm sorry. Someone had to.
Just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. Sue her for everything she's worth.
There they are, sir. They're trying to intimidate people into doing business. They're a bunch of frauds.
Oh, you again.
Lilith,
Oh, she's like, oh shit. I better stop that. I was gonna kill these guys.
you ought to mind your own business. I swear.
Silence! How dare you threaten innocent civilians? You're coming with us.
Yeah.
No, don't be angry, sir. Please, let me explain.
Yeah. The young lady with the white hair. Are you alright, ma'am?
Shenhe,
Are you alright, mommy?
Huh?
Sorry. Mommy? Sorry.
my name.
My
So
name.
your name's Shenhe. Paimon's name is, well, Paimon. And this is Paimon's travel buddy.
Oh, I've heard about you two before. Thank you for helping to defuse the situation. I could have dealt with it myself, though. I suspect smashing his head against the ground a handful of times is all it would have taken to get
Oh
him to
my
surrender.
god. Oh my god, Shenhu.
You can't do that. That's way too
Oh my,
violent.
dude, guys, low key?
Harbor. There are laws against that kind of stuff, you know.
Low key? Shenhu kind of that bad mommy type. Like, bro, like, you been cheating on me? I'm gonna just smash your head into the ground like 50 times. And then you'll learn your lesson. Like, bruh, chill. But please do. Okay? I'm just saying.
Laws.
Sis says, I'm down horrendously. I'd let her, sis. Yes. Have you ever heard of the law, Shenhu? Have you been paying your taxes? Are you reporting your earnings from OnlyFans?
No, apparently not.
No, she is not.
So how exactly have you...
she just fart? Excuse me, but what was that noise?
That would be my stomach growling. I haven't eaten enough.
Oh, I'm sure.
So honest. That's right. They said you went around all the restaurants ordering this and that and the other, but only took a small bite of each dish.
She actually wants human flesh. She's a cannibal.
So, anything in particular you're hungry for?
Justice.
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usuals.
Okay, so she's a goat, just like Ayaka, or just like Ganyu. So we need to find her herbs. Those are all medicinal herbs, though.
Medicinal herbs?
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Boo Boo Pharmacy's not far away.
Boo Boo.
Let's take Shenhe there for a big medicinal meal. After all, you can't work on an empty stomach.
This quest is reminding me of like so many different TikToks.
You think Shenhe might be an adeptus?
Hold on.
Seems like it's
Boo Boo
the first
Pharmacy.
time in Liyue Harbor, and she doesn't seem to get how things work here. If she is an adeptus, that would explain everything.
Okay, Paimon, let me show this TikTok.
The other adepti, though.
Paimon.
I'm super curious.
Is Paimon done talk? Okay. This reminded me of Booba, the cat TikTok. Boo Boo Pharmacy mascot right here.
Who are you? Hello.
Booba?
Booba? Oh god.
Oh god. Okay, Booba.
Okay, Booba.
Okay, Booba. Booba. Booba Pharmacy right up here. Let's go. Check it out. She waiting here? Yo, first off, speaking of this pharmacy, when are we gonna get the snake guy from Genshin Impact? We need Dendro characters right now. When are we gonna get Bazu? What the fuck? Give us Bazu already.
No one's joined
Give us
me on
this
the
guy.
adventure in ages. Come on.
He's got a little snake. He's got cool green hair. Awesome glasses. Give us Bazu. He's a Dendro character because you can see it right here. Yet, it's taking forever to put him in the game. Just do it already, Genshin. Jeez. Not a thought behind that snake's eyes. Literally, he's lost in space. Let's be real. He's lost in
Are
time.
you here to buy some herbs? I do hope you brought your prescription.
No, we ain't got a prescription, but we got that straight hard cash.
Chingson, glaze lily, and violet grass, please. Half a pound of each.
Half a pound?
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you go. That's
If only he
everything we have
knew.
in stock.
If only he knew, bro. Everything we have in stock?
Thank you.
Okay. She's just gonna eat it right there on the table.
She's really eating them.
My hunger has now abated. Thank you.
How did it taste?
Rather awful.
Okay. At least she's honest.
Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance. After
I love
consuming
her
a large
eyes, bro.
quantity of them,
I love her eyes.
bitterness is all that remains.
So, how can you chow down on these and barely touch the restaurant?
Shenhu and Hu Tao's eyes are perfect.
Paimon had enough, Mora. Paimon would go to the fanciest restaurant in town and order a whole table of food and eat it all in one go.
Because I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the future.
That's called obesity, Paimon. Come on.
The food of the mortal realm is most delicious. But should I return to the mountains, yearning for the food here shall only
Banana
prove
says
an
they look like the
obstacle to my
sunrise. I think you're
continued
right.
spiritual development.
It's like perfect. I love them.
Each dish in order to appreciate its taste is enough.
Plus the color choices that these shows are awesome.
Turn to the mountains. That proves it. Paimon knew she was an adeptus.
Mm-hmm.
Enough about me. What are your plans from here?
We're gonna build the Jade Chamber.
Paimon almost forgot. We came out to take part in the Rebuild the Jade Chamber competition. And now we're probably super behind because we've been held up for so long.
Yeah.
I see. I heard something about the contest when I was passing by.
Yep. You get to ask Ningguang any question you want if you win.
What a prize. I'd rather take money, but I mean,
Were you
yeah.
interested in the contest too,
came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this point I had no intention of joining a contest. However, you have shown me your kindness, and I would now like to lend you my assistance. Oh, don't worry. I ask for nothing in return.
Okay.
Wow, you really don't have to. But having an Adeptus
I just want a
help
Shenhu hug.
brings a whole lot
That's my
of
only
cheer,
reward. That's what I want.
so-
You know what? I think I'm okay with that. We welcome you to our team. We'll make a great team.
Then let's not delay. I have a plan.
Okay. She's already come up with a game plan.
This is gonna be the awesomest plan ever!
Mm-hmm.
I am not sure whether or to what extent this plan can be classified as awesome.
Quote
I do,
unquote,
however,
awesome.
believe it will be highly effective. We simply need to dispose of everyone who is currently ahead of us. Then we alone shall become the victors.
Hold on. You can't just kill him, okay? Shenhu, you're a little aggressive in your tactics, I must admit. And it is it's a good idea. But like we mentioned before, with the law and everything and how my bank account's set up, I can't go murdering the competition. I'm just saying.
Vito! That is not acceptable! Not by a long shot!
Really? But I hear that competition is in essence about conflict and one-upmanship.
That's true, but you can't just kill him.
To win this competition, fair and square!
Yes, that's a good pose. That's a good pose.
Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils. Let's start at the top of the list and work down. So, for Plostrite...
Sis says, the way my bank account's set up, I can't just go committing acts of murder, you see? Ah! Yeah! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! He's here! He's here! Bazoo! Let's go! My man!
Lady Ningguang
I called it.
wishes
Let's
to
go.
purchase a large batch of wound dressing. We're running low at the store, so I came out to fetch the ingredients personally.
Yes. I need the ingredients, yes.
Lady Ningguang needs so much wound dressing.
I love his voice.
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild the Jade Chamber. Maybe for
Look at
its
this. Look at
first
it.
aid on
Did the
the
snake
side?
just nod?
I didn't ask though. Far be it from me to pry into my customer's personal affairs.
I love this outfit. Look at that snake. Look at its eyes. Look at it. Not a care in the world. Not a thought behind him, just like Sis said. I love it.
Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi.
Chi-Chi.
Boo Pharmacy is very short-handed right now.
Booba Pharmacy.
I don't suppose any of you are looking for part-time work by any chance?
I love his outfit.
We've got other stuff to do.
He better be the first intro character. I'm going all out on him.
Have you ever heard of something called Sunset Vermilionite?
Ah, the variety of plostrite used in the Jade Chamber, yes? There is some mention of it in the Seven Mountain Treatises. When activated, Sunset Vermilionite rises up all the way into the clouds.
Ah, so that's how we make it levitate. Okay.
As far as the records show, virtually all Sunset Vermilionite in existence has been mined and taken possession of. But the Feiyun Commerce Guild would know far more about this than I do.
Yes.
Okay then, let's go ask
Banana says, sometimes he looks like an undercover agent. I don't know why. I think you're right. We don't see him enough, so he's kind of got that ominous feel to him. We're still not sure about him.
And if there's anything further you need from me, just come to the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Come to the Booba Pharmacy. Okay, Booba. Ah, Bazoo. You look great, my man. You look great. Those shoes are on fleek, man. Those freaking, oh my gosh. Royal blue with gold slippers. Like, come on. Fresh, out of his mind. Coming out here with the Gucci Louis. Come on. I mean, he does sell drugs for a living, so you'd think he'd have a little bit of money, so you gotta expect he'd flex out with it. Let's see what this guy has to say for us.
Master Xingqiu.
Xingqiu's here. Let's go.
Oh? Why do I detect an urgency in your voice?
The guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recently. Everyone's been completely caught off guard. Your father gave me specific instructions to ask you to stay and help out if I happen to see you.
Okay.
Have someone sort the orders by type for now. I'll deal with them myself shortly.
I like his
How
haircut.
wonderful. Thank you, Master. With you on the job, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
Hey, Xingqiu! Glad you're here.
How old do we think Xingqiu is? Like maybe 12? He's got like a full-time job.
Traveler, Paimon, please wait a moment.
We come over and Xingqiu's like, hey, shut the fuck up. Like real quick, just like shut up. Banana says 16. Okay, that's a good guess. You're not sure though? Yeah. I'm not sure. I don't know if we ever learned people's. I think they gave us like the birthdays, like February 16th or January 12th. But I don't know if they gave us the year. So yeah. Sis says real talk's happening. Traveler, shut up real quick. Just like shut your face.
Understood, Master Xingqiu. Then I will leave you in peace.
We're gonna make the God Squad right here. I think we're gonna make a serious
I wasn't
team.
counting on finding you here today. What's going on? And how, pray tell, may I be of service?
But where's Xingqiu's nose? He doesn't have a nose here.
Oh, I see. So you've entered Lady Ningguang's contest as well.
Oh, so maybe Xingqiu's going in there too. Let's see.
As well? Do you mean...
The truth is, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is in possession of some Sunset Vermilionite.
Only
but
one piece.
We are holding it on behalf of someone who has asked us to put it up for auction. And a lot of interested parties have already come to us inquiring about the price.
Ah.
At the end of the day,
It could fetch millions and more. Millions.
in this case, I'm guessing the final transaction price may be in excess of
500 million more. You know how many people I could level up with 500 million? I think that's a little expensive, don't you?
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this one. The price is greatly inflated, and it's just not worth it.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Without any Sunset Vermilionite?
Don't panic. I don't suppose you ever heard of Sea Gazer?
Sea Gazer?
Who?
Never heard of him, actually. Do you have a secret you're trying to tell us? Or maybe you're trying to point us in the right direction?
Sea Gazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper, but if I am not mistaken, he has already passed away.
Yes, precisely. I didn't know anyone else knew about him.
Because Shenhu killed him.
Records of drifting clouds, Sea Gazer once built an abode to store his rarest and most exquisite treasures, among which was some Sunset Vermilionite. After Sea Gazer passed, the abode was abandoned.
So you're telling me there's a stash of like a whole shed full of this stuff.
Folk history books just recently. They make some oblique references to this lost abode, and after cross-referencing them against each other, I'm now fairly certain that it is situated in the Lisha area.
We could be billionaires.
That's great! But is it really okay for us to just go and take his treasure? Wouldn't it be a little, you know, disrespectful with him being an Adeptus?
Yeah, I'd say so.
You needn't worry. As far as I understand, Sea Gazer was very open-minded. Even while he was alive, he wouldn't have let something like this bother him.
I think Shenhu is just like, screw it. We're just gonna like kill this person, steal their Samora, steal everything they have, and they'll be fine with it.
I heard out in the mountains. All right then, let's go.
She just doesn't care. Sis says, what's he gonna do, stop us? I don't think so. I don't think he could.
There's something about this young lady that reminds me of a good friend of mine.
This Sea Gazer, I don't know if he knows, but I got 36 stars on Abyss the other day, so I think I can take him.
Especially when it comes to their defense mechanisms. Plus, it's likely to be crawling with monsters after being abandoned for so long. So please, be very careful.
Well, you're gonna come with us. I'm gonna put you on my team, so. He doesn't know it yet, but he's coming with us. One thing I haven't done in a while, let's see, I don't think I've opened many chests in Liyue. But it might be good to see how much we have. Oh, we have 51. How much does that get us? 40,000 more? That's not too bad. It's pretty good. All right, search for the abode around Lisha. Where's that at? All the way up here? Okay, okay. We'll just fly on down here. Shenhu really just like, screw it. What is the government gonna do? Attack me? I'm just gonna commit tax fraud. It's like, Shenhu, you can't like do that. It's like against the law. Shenhu's a confirmed anti-vaxxer. Does not wear a mask in public. Just like, screw it. What'd she just do, man?
This place was hidden using a special Adepti art. But now that I have removed it, we can inspect the area more closely.
It's her eyes. She could see it.
That's amazing! Yep, let's take another look around. Hey, look! Is that a new Sealy over there?
A Sealy! Wow. Shenhu kind of reminds me of, who is it? Naruto. She kind of reminds me of this girl. I'm sorry, I'm Hinata. I'm like totally botching her name. She has a name, I'm sorry. But her eyes remind me of Hinata. I think like there's a
Come to those who don't wait around. That's what they say anyway.
there's like a form of it.
My luck.
I feel like that kind of resembles her. Yeah, it's like the white pink like gloss to it and stuff. That's what it like reminds me of. Just saying. Just want to expand on that. We're doing a lot of good comparisons today. A lot of good TikTok references, everything. We got it all going. And we're quick on it too. Uh-oh. I wasn't supposed to go there. Secret tunnel. Through the mountain. Secret, 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 secret tunnel. Yeah, we can bring this. We can bring these guys. Secret tunnel through the mountain. Wow. It's beautiful.
So many clouds. It feels like we're high up in the sky.
This is really nice though.
I believe this is the abode of that Adeptus. With any luck, the Sunset Vermilionite we're looking for should be in here.
Oh, so we're gonna steal it.
Let Paimon see. Huh? Isn't that the Sealy from before?
What if the Sealy is an Adepti?
Gone and snuck beneath the clouds. And now that Paimon takes a closer look, the rocks and trees here don't seem complete.
Dude, we're definitely gonna fall off like 20 times. What do you think, Shenhu? Can you see anything?
These are not real clouds. They are the product of an Adepti art used for spatial partitioning.
Ah.
If we want to go down, we
Shadow
must
clone
first destroy
jutsu.
the
I know it
mechanism
well.
That is maintaining the Adepti art.
All right, then let's do it.
I sense the presence of monsters in this place. I don't know where they are hiding, so we'd better be careful.
I can smell you. There's monsters in here. Bro, I'm gonna fall so many times. I like hit this and like it'll tell me. Which one should we go to? Which one's closest? Let's go to this one since it's kind of off by itself. Can I just walk anywhere? Okay, we're safe. We're safe. Yeah. Okay, it didn't work. Plan B. Kill everything in sight. We're going with Shenhu's plan. Oh, I see. Bah! Ja! And then you bring it over here. Yeah? There we go, guys. Figured it out. How do we get up to that one, though? For real, how do we get up there? I don't know. Ancient Array Core? What? I hope we don't have to fight some crazy boss already. We'll see. Blow him up. There you go. Xinyan rockin' till nighttime.
Take flight.
Oh, wow. There you go. He's gonna bring it down. Oh, it created a thing for us. I was gonna say, how do we get up there? Okay. There we go. Oh, am I supposed to? Okay. I could have jumped from the first platform, let's be honest.
This time, why not allow me to take care of this?
Okay. I see you, Shenhu. Do your thing, bro.
Bio-incarnate. Take flight. Kamisato art. Sumetsu.
Look at that. Straight damage. Oh, goodness.
Going in. Pyrotechnics.
They're immune. That's alright.
The core of the mechanism is exposed. Now's our chance.
Ah! Nice. Oh, probably shouldn't have done that. Ah! Ah! Uh-oh.
It looks like we need to get further down.
81k. Wow. I like it. I like it a lot. Wouldn't even have Bennett's thing right there. Let's do this. Oh, it went past. There we go. Hit you with this and that. We'll let Xin Yan finish it off for us. Come on. There you go. You rock, girl. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's pissed. Oh, nice.
We're gonna fall. This time, we're really gonna fall. So high.
Oh, I just fell into the water. I was like, I'm gonna hit the ground here.
Otherwise, that could have ended.
I saw a Sealy up there. I don't know if we can get back up there, but we might have to sometime.
Let's catch up with it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Something looks different about this stone wall. Let's take
Clearly, Paimon. Come on, girl. Give it a little push. Okay. I was gonna say, I was like, do we have to keep going? I was gonna say, let's just... Wait, hold on. Okay, so that's the right way. But what happens if we keep going this way? Ah, see? See? Persistence. Gets you the chest. We got 2 geosigils out of that. It's like a whole 2,000 or 5,000 more. Maybe. If that. Look at these guys. You guys think you can beat me?
Do your master's bidding. Teamwork is dreamwork. Kamisato art. Sumetsu.
And you're dead.
My apologies.
Oh, look at you.
Take your true form.
19 isn't bad.
By ordinance divine. Everybody stand back.
20k on a charge attack. You hit like 3 or 4 times. That's really... I like that.
Take flight.
facing two of these guys. Okay. Okay.
Take your true form. Let's light it up. I'm going in.
Let's melt through them. That's so fun. That's like one of my favorite things to do. Xinyan's like her shield was like blowing up inside the cutscene. If that, they need to add like a really like punk rock, like pink and black or like purple and black outfit for Xinyan. Or even if they just do like black and red plaid, like punk rock jacket or something for Xinyan, that'd be awesome. She needs a cool outfit like that. I like that little pose she does when she hits her E ability. Oh, wait. Am I going the right way? I went back the way I'm coming. Okay. Let's go. Get more outfits for characters we use. Not like... I think they did one for like Amber. Jean I'm okay with, but like I said on one of my other streams, it should have been a knight, like a true knight armor outfit for Jean. That would have been really cool. And then who else did they add? Ningguang, Keqing. Trying to think. Now I really want to know. New Genshin outfits. Yes, this one. Who's getting it? I forget. Yeah, Amber. Like nobody uses Amber. And maybe this is their attempt to like make more people use Amber, but nobody uses Amber. Mona, yes, I like her outfit. Rosaria, yeah. Honestly, when it comes to cryo characters, I forget Rosaria exists sometimes. I hate to say it, but I kind of do. Maybe she would be good on my ice team. Purple Sealy matches so perfectly. Okay, we got a quest to do. We gotta get up there. We gotta get this of Vermiliaite. Vermiliaite. This looks like the stuff under the Jade Temple, right?
Is this the Sunset Vermilionite? It's so huge.
That's what she said. So this is the Jade Chamber? It looks floating to me.
It doesn't float until it's activated. It may look different from most ordinary stones, but it weighs around the same amount. Only after being activated does Plostrite reveal its true nature, breaking free from the shackles of the mortal realm and ascending up into the heavens.
Wow, Shenhe. You seem to know everything about this.
So it's an alien
Only
rock.
because my master is fond of chatting about these things. The moment she has some time to
Who's
spare,
Shenhu's
she'll come
master?
straight for me and start telling story after story. I don't care for her stories most of the time. I certainly didn't expect them to ever come in handy like this.
So the traveler is wondering the same question as me. I wonder who her master is. She mentioned a girl, so that'd be interesting. Maybe Shenhu's master is even stronger than her.
Hold on a sec. Paimon just realized something. If we activate it here, there's no way we'll be able to get it back to the site, right? Heck, we'll be dragged up into the sky too. But if we don't activate it, how else are we gonna lift it? This rock must weigh well over 1,000 pounds, surely.
Oh yeah.
Don't
Oh
worry.
yeah.
I can handle the weight quite easily.
Excuse me?
Are you sure?
Yo, Shenhu been hitting the weight room though?
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a Plostrite sample this large must be highly valuable. I will be gentle with it and make sure it does not get damaged.
Shenhu, I think Paimon meant you. After you said you would handle it and should be able to carry it?
My safety.
Yeah.
That's right. Paimon's sure you can handle it and everything. But if something this heavy lands on you, you're gonna get yourself hurt, no matter who you are.
Unless, of course, you're Shenhu.
Gotta be extra careful when lifting heavy objects. It's just common sense.
Is it now? Well then, thank you. I'll Plostrite. Let's meet at the building site later.
Said Paimon, step aside. I'm about to bench press 200,000 pounds.
Able to carry that huge rock all by herself.
Did you see Shenhu like watched Paimon go into the air?
Strength much? We can't slow down yet. Let's go meet her at the building site.
There's a secret back here. I know it, right? I'm gonna fall. Okay. Maybe there wasn't. Okay. Almost fell. Almost fell. We're okay though. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way Shenhu could carry that much weight. It's impossible. It's kind of far. We're gonna go over here. What's today? Wednesday? Have I done domains? Oh, I haven't even done bosses yet this week. So we're gonna do that later on. All right. Shenhu Semshin. Shenhu is going to talk to Shenhu right now. So give me 1 second. Let's see. Something is on our notice board. I think it's probably talking about the upcoming events. Yes, Windtrace is back. We're definitely doing this on stream because this will be so fun. I love the Windtrace event. Hide and seek on Genshin, always super fun. Remember daily logins, we'll worry about that a little bit.
Oh my god, I can't believe my eyes.
How can she lift that massive rock all by herself? She's got to be one of those Adepti, surely.
Oh, mighty Adeptus, please give me your blessing so that in the coming year I may reap a more bountiful salary.
Yes. Give us the money.
This is top tier in size and quality, and the condition it's in is quite simply immaculate. Congratulations. This item is approved for submission.
Nice.
I'm going to award you full marks for the Sunset Vermilionite item. May I take your name?
My name isn't important. I'm not even here to compete.
Wow.
I was just delivering this for some other people. They should be here any minute now.
Shenhua and Ningguang's little helper.
Ah, so you're the ones behind this. No wonder. The rarest talent turns in the rarest Plostrite specimen.
You're damn right.
I
You're
have to
damn
correct you
right.
on one point. It's not helper, it's secretary.
Oh, yes.
Okay then, Miss Secretary, what do you think of the rock we found? Pretty amazing, right?
In truth, it is the finest piece of Plostrite we have received so far. If everything goes according to plan, we will use this piece in the foundation of the Jade Chamber, which will enable us to proceed to the next stage of construction.
Wow.
As a side note, Lady Ningguang has rented some dwellings in the nearby area to serve as accommodations for the contestants. If you need a place to rest, you are welcome to stay there. Now, please excuse me. As you can see, there is still a lot of work to do on the building site.
Shenhua! Shenhua! Just now on the way over, pretty much everyone was singing your praises!
Probably because she was
really?
straight, like, carrying 200,000 pounds on her back.
Strange. Aren't you happy about it? Whenever Paimon gets praised, Paimon can't help but hold her head up high and break into a big smug smile.
Oh, we know
I've
Paimon.
had similar compliments before.
It's nothing new
Call
for
me an
Shenhu.
Adeptus. Treat me with great deference and respect, as if I'm set apart from the common folk.
Yeah, 'cause that's how Adepti are. At least the ones we've met are pretty unique and reclusive, too. Way different than normal people.
But I am not.
Shenhua?
Uh-oh. Are you alright?
I'm fine. I've been exerting myself quite a lot ever since we set foot in that abode. I'm just a little fatigued.
Probably because you carried that giant rock.
Well, Byron said that there are some makeshift hotels we can use, right? Let's go check in and take a rest.
No need. I simply need to find myself a secluded place in the wilderness to sit and meditate in silence.
You can't do that.
She loves meditation.
You're out in the wild on your own. When you're hungry, you go eat something tasty. And when you're tired, you go lie down in a nice, comfy bed. Alright? Seriously, don't punish yourself like this.
I think Paimon's right here, Shenhu. You need to rest adequately. Otherwise, you're going to overdo it.
Okay. If you insist.
Great! Now we're talking. Let's head to our hotel.
Hotel motel with Shenhu. How big was the rock she carried over? Let's take a look. That's pretty big. I'm not seeing the bottom of it, but it's pretty. That's pretty big. I'm just saying. She carried that all by herself, so it's no wonder she's probably tired. We're gonna eat a stamina thing so we can run a little bit longer and stuff. Where's this hotel at? Right down there. Okay. Hello. I'd like to purchase your finest room.
Hi there. Checking in, are we? You're just in time. We only have 2 rooms left. Since this was chosen as the building site for the new Jade Chamber,
That guy just disappeared out of existence. I saw that.
and not just workers,
Can't fool me.
Visitors, business people, tea sellers, all sorts. So business is booming for me today. Very few vacancies. You're lucky you got here when you did.
Nice, man. That's what his voice actor sounds like.
One of your rooms is still being cleaned. I guess it should be ready within the hour. The other room is just at the door on the left.
Don't worry about it, man. We're gonna take care of you.
All right. Hope you
It's gonna be the
enjoy your
best
stay.
hotel you ever stayed at, man.
To it.
Shenhua, you should go get some rest. We'll hang around outside until the other room's ready.
Just don't mind the cockroaches in the corner, dude. It's a good hotel.
Paimon couldn't help but notice one of the guests walk in with a huge grilled chicken drumstick before.
Come on, Paimon.
Let's buy one for Shenhua too. She can have it as a midnight snack, or save it for breakfast.
Giant grilled chicken leg for a midnight snack.
I will head to my room for now. If you need anything, don't hesitate to disturb me. I'm a light sleeper. I will hear if you knock on the door.
Oh, we will definitely stop on by. Trust me, Shenhu. You know what? Have a good rest, though, Shenhu. You deserved it. You carried that rock for us today. Don't even worry about it.
Mm-hmm. See you tomorrow.
Where are we gonna stay at? Cloud Retainer came to see us. Hmm.
Let's go and say hi.
I think if my memory is right, I feel like Cloud Retainer is most likely Shenhu and Ganyu's master. I don't see. Oh, she's up there. Okay. Shenhu's going rock climbing. She was supposed to be resting, but now she's going rock climbing. Let's go. Hey, Cloud Retainer.
One trusts you have met Shenhe. So, are you getting along quite well?
Yes.
So far, so good. Yeah. So, you know Shenhua too, Cloud Retainer?
Yes.
Naturally. Save for Ganyu, who spends the majority of her time in Liyue Harbor.
That's a
All
hint.
the
Save for
Adepti
Ganyu.
living today
Roll on the
are
Ganyu
acquainted
banner.
with Shenhe to some degree.
Cool. So, what's her Adeptus name anyway? Calling her Shenhua feels kind of friendly, but also kind of disrespectful.
Probably Shenhu, destroyer of worlds and humankind.
Better if we called her by her Adeptus name instead.
Since she wants to kill everybody.
Her Adeptus name. Why, pray tell, would Shenhe have an Adeptus name?
Yeah, Paimon, you fool.
Don't all Adepti have a special title they go by?
On this latter point, you are correct. However, Shenhe is human.
She's human. Wow. She just has incredible strength.
Oh, right.
I never would have guessed that. She seems way stronger than any normal human.
Paimon neither. This is a real surprise.
Do you mean to say that she presents differently from ordinary human beings?
Whoa, I'm not, hey, I didn't say anything like that. I'm just saying she's a little bit different, okay?
Problem-solving methods are extremely direct.
Yes.
Ah, yes. She was like this all those years ago when one first met her. In this respect, she has not changed.
Yeah, she's pretty straightforward in her
One
tactics.
first found Shenhe by chance in a cave. One was passing by and sensed the presence of a god's remains. Being of an ever-vigilant disposition, one entered immediately to inspect the scene. Inside was Shenhe, then aged around 6 years old. In her hand, she held a dagger with which she was confronting a monster that was the god's remains incarnate.
What? She killed a god at 6 years old?
When one arrived, she had already been locked in confrontation with this monster.
For several days she fought it? Are you kidding me?
Most mortal children are fragile, both physically and mentally, and are highly reliant on their parents for survival. But not so
Shenhu's
her.
built different. She will stab you.
That she was able to endure such terrible danger was due not only to her strong willpower, but also to the bloodlust and homicidal instinct with which she was born.
I mean, that's one way of saying someone's a cold-blooded killer. But,
She still refused to lower
playing a
her
little bit
guard.
lightly on their Cloud
She
Retainer.
even pointed her dagger in one's direction and remained ready to strike. Only after she was satisfied that one had no intention to cause her harm did she finally relent. She then passed out without uttering a single word.
Interesting.
In other words, if you hadn't passed by that day, Shenhe
Might have died.
Not necessarily.
Oh.
Upon one's arrival, one could sense that the god's wrath was gradually receding. Even had the stalemate continued.
Imagine how strong you have to be at age 6 to fight off a
Shenhe may
god.
still emerge the victor of the confrontation.
Still so dangerous, though. Why was a tiny little kid battling against the wrath of a god in the first place?
My thoughts exactly,
Alas, the
Paimon.
mortal world is rife with suffering of every kind, and she had experienced her fair share of this, even at a tender age. Seeing that she was homeless, one decided to adopt her.
Oh, so when Shenhu talks about her master, she means you?
Indeed, it is one to whom she refers. Shenhe has an extraordinary constitution, making her well adapted to practicing the Adepti arts.
Interesting.
All the Adepti cherished her talents, and so we were willing to train her.
They're like, oh, we found this 6-year-old fighting off a god. I think we're just gonna go ahead and train her.
With age. Rather, they grew stronger day by day. Mooncarver once performed a divination for her. He declared that her fate is to bear the curse of calamity.
Oh gosh.
Consumed by malevolent energy, she is prone to bring harm to those around her.
Oh my gosh.
Such is the magnitude of the danger this poses, that her soul must be bound with red ropes to keep her homicidal instinct at bay.
Explains why she wants to hurt everybody.
Red ropes have indeed served to keep her calmer and more content. They also seem to have rendered her somewhat inexpressive.
Oh.
Perhaps the red ropes are so powerful that they have suppressed some of her other emotions as well.
No wonder she's a little awkward sometimes. Uh-oh, she heard us. She's gonna smash our heads
It
in,
is
man.
only by fate that people's paths may cross. Now that Shenhe's path has crossed with yours, please be sure to treasure the gift that fate has given you, and take good care of her.
We love Shenhu already. She's a little aggressive, but we'll make sure she's okay.
You came out here to check up on Shenhe because you were worried about her, didn't you?
Huh. You dare draw such a facile
Incorrect, Paimon.
Correct.
You're stupid.
The truth is that while Liyue Harbor may seem peaceful today, danger is always lurking in the shadows. Ningguang once made a bold assertion that this is to be the era of the contract between Liyue and the humans. Well, one is most curious to observe how she will respond to the coming storm.
Uh-oh.
If she handles it admirably, one is willing to be a witness to her achievements. But if she does not, the Adepti shall not hesitate to seize control.
Yeah, we're gonna steal it from
Let
Ningguang.
us conclude our
You don't deserve this,
conversation here
Jade
for
Temple.
today. One has occupied enough of your time, and night is approaching. Be sure to get ample rest.
So big things are coming. A storm's a brewing, she said. I see you.
Shenhe isn't an Adeptus after all. She just grew up around the Adepti.
She could most likely challenge an Adepti for sure.
Being treated as an Adeptus, having everyone falling over themselves to show their respect all the time must be kind of
The
hard to
Adepti
do.
dance. Alright, so give me 1 second. I'll be right back, guys. I have to go to the bathroom really quick and get some more water. And then we're gonna go ahead and continue the quest line, get through it as much as we can, and hopefully finish it off tonight. I'll be right back after a quick break. Okay, we are back. I want to update these screens soon. I want to update the Be Right Back screen. I think I want to have 8 characters across the bottom, and I want them to be my first team that we cleared the Spiral Abyss with, 36 star. But I don't know if some of the characters on there have like the chibi versions like these guys. Most notably, I don't think I've seen Xingqiu. I haven't seen Xinyan. Ayaka has one, but Shenhe might not have one. And I don't know about Albedo. I think Zhongli might have one. Wu Tao I think has one. But yeah, there's maybe 2 or 3 that don't have one, I feel like. Xingqiu. Let me see. I usually save. I have them like saved in certain places sometimes. I usually have a bunch of them, but I just don't know if they have the characters we need. I don't think they have a Bennett one. Yeah, so Bennett, Xinyan, and then Xingqiu might be the only characters they probably don't have the chibi versions for. So yeah. Who knows? Maybe they do, maybe they don't, but I don't think I've seen them. I'll have to take a look. We'll wait to the next day until 8. take a look. Let's do, try to get 8:30. There, perfect. Not too late. Fashionably late. 30 minutes late. All right.
Hey, so Shenhua.
Master has relayed my situation to you, I take it?
Yep. She heard us.
How did you know?
I'd intended to wait until you came back before going to sleep, but I didn't hear you come in. I was worried that something may have happened to you, so I went outside to check and caught sight of my master. On top of this, you have been acting very strangely around me this morning, causing me to suspect that my master must have told you everything about me.
Yeah.
After all,
She told us how you're a
Master is
homicidal maniac.
very talkative.
Sorry, Shenhua. Paimon had you down as an adeptus this whole time, but it turns out Paimon was wrong.
It's okay. I don't mind. The fault is mine for not explaining everything to you sooner, because in my experience, trying to explain is a futile pursuit.
Okay.
Still,
She'd rather
when
hit you over the
mistaken for
head.
an Adeptus, you never treated me as distant and unapproachable. Instead, you treated me as you would a friend.
Yeah, because you are our friend.
I am very grateful indeed.
To be fair, we've met our fair share of real adepti, too. Anyway, now it's settled. From now on, you're our friend. Whether you're an adeptus or a human isn't the important thing.
I think Kaching's an adepti too.
We're just plain old friends.
Got it. Although I don't know quite what it entails in terms of what I have to do, I must say I like the title friend very much indeed.
Yeah. If it means you won't hurt us, I'll call you a friend any day.
For the other 2 items on the list. But before we do that, let's go to the building site and ask Ningguang's little helper how the progress is going.
Yeah.
After all, Sunset Vermilionite is so rare. Paimon doubts many competitors will really be able to find any. If it turns out some of them have given up already, we'll be able to take things a little more slowly.
What if everybody found some?
Oh, and another thing. We bought some grilled chicken drumsticks on the way back last night. There was a place just outside. Here's one for you, Shenhua. Try it. They're so good.
Grilled chicken drumstick for Shenhe.
It has a rich flavor, far more agreeable than those I've cooked for myself in the wilderness in the past.
Look! The Jade Chamber is floating into the sky!
We did it.
But it seems to be tied down by something.
That's because it's not finished.
Of course.
Hey, Bylin! And hey, Beto! And hey, person
It's Yunjin.
Given the enormous scale of the Jade Chamber, we split the construction work into 2 phases to make sure the structure remains balanced. Before we find some suitable plastrite, we build the Jade Chamber's keel at ground level. Once the plastrite is ready, we place it into the keel and let the partially constructed Jade Chamber rise up to the height of the surrounding mountain peaks. The remainder of the construction work is then carried out at that altitude. Once everything is ready, we release the iron tethers and allow the Jade Chamber to rise to its target altitude.
This will be a pretty impressive Jade Chamber
brought some new
then.
materials to submit.
One moment, I'll be right there. The construction work has only been able to progress this rapidly thanks to the plastrite provided by you.
Ah, it
Lady
was
Ningguang
nothing.
is most grateful and looks forward to seeing more of your work.
Wow, can't believe you sourced the plastrite so quickly. It's the key piece of the puzzle. Looks like you beat us to the punch.
Beto? You're joining the Jade Chamber contest too?
You betcha.
Sure am. I happened to get my hands on a chunk of Sunset Vermilionite on a voyage a while back, so I figured I'd bring it over.
Huh. So even though it's rare, we're not the only ones who managed to get a hold of it.
I'd expect nothing less from Beidou
I
though.
have some introductions to do. This is the renowned Miss Yun, or Yunjin, probably the most famous figure in the Lyra opera scene.
Greetings.
Greetings.
These two are Paimon and the Traveler, both good buddies of mine. And this is, sorry, not sure we've met.
Shenhe. I am their friend.
Friend.
Good to meet you. A friend of a friend is my friend too. Or, as I like to say, a mate of a crewmate is part of the crew.
Part of the ship, part of the
Miss Yoon
crew.
is also here for the contest. Turns out she needed to borrow a boat, so we came together.
It's an honor to finally meet you both. I've heard much about you. Miss Shenhe, though we are only meeting for the first time, I have a feeling that we will get along very well indeed. To be honest with you all, I am in great need of this opportunity to ask Lady Ningguang a question. That's why I joined the contest.
Uh-oh.
Thanks to my father's
We're gonna steal the
connections,
question away from
I
her.
was able to acquire a specimen of the Plostrite required. Fortunately, it was approved for submission, despite being a little on the diminutive side.
Wow. So it looks like the three of us are competitors now.
Uh-oh.
Excuse me for prying, Miss Shenhe, but are you competing as well?
No, I don't have any questions for Ningguang. I just wanted to help him win.
Haha.
In that case, I have a proposal to make. Lady Ningguang said that the first 3 contestants to procure all 3 materials will be awarded the chance to ask a question. Well, there are 3 teams here.
Yeah, of course
We
you
can
want to
split the
team up
prize
with
between
us.
us. Instead of
She's a
competing
freeloader.
against each other, we could work together to secure the top 3 places between us. What do you think?
Sounds great, but how does that change things exactly?
I think I see where you're going with this, Miss Yoon.
Hmm.
The Plostrite was the most difficult item to source by a long shot. Luckily, all 3 of us managed to get our hands on it. The 2 remaining items aren't quite so rare, so as long as one of us finds a way to source it, the other 2 can hop on the bandwagon. How'd I
Yeah.
do? Is that what you had in mind?
Yeah.
Precisely.
Huh. Interesting approach.
Okay then. All right. I'll go
Shenhu's
first.
the type of girl, she's like, let someone else find it and then let's kill him for it.
From what I've heard, the core itself is really not that difficult to make. The hard part is getting hold of the ore used as raw materials. I'm gonna head back to the ship and ask Suling if he's heard of him. You guys...
We will head into town and seek advice from Master Zhang of Hanfeng's Ironmongers. Thoughts?
Sounds good. Let's go.
Wonderful. We'll split into teams then, and whoever makes progress first brings all of us a step closer to victory. I'm gonna take off. See you later.
See you, Beidou.
Okay, let's go.
Let's head out then.
By the way, what question are you gonna ask Ningguang Yunjin?
It's a secret.
I'm looking for a venue to host the performance of our new opera. Lady Ningguang has excellent judgment, so I would like to hear her opinion.
Ooh, what's the opera called? Paimon wants to go see it.
The opera is a labor of love by my father. He wrote it based on a popular urban legend about an evil spirit and an adeptus. It's called The Divine Damsel of Devastation.
Wow. Sounds a lot like Shenhu. The Divine Damsel of Devastation. Alright, so we need to get these last 2 pieces to help the Jade Chamber. And we got some good teammates now. We got Beidou and Yunjin. Let's go talk to our boy Master Zhang.
Ah, hello. Are you here for something off the shelf, or do you need something forged?
Excuse me, Master Zhang. We were wondering if you'd heard of something called a Wonder Core.
Of course I have. Sorry, who's asking?
My name is Yunjin. Perhaps you don't know me, but I believe that you forged some weaponry for my father in the past for stage use.
Stage use?
Yunjin? Stage use? Oh, so you must be Miss Yoon. Sorry, my brain's finally caught up. It's not used to doing much beyond bashing a hammer all day. Everyone's heard of you, Miss Yoon. Even folks who don't make it to the opera all that often. Like myself. So, you're here to ask about Wonder Cores, huh? As it happens, I do know how to make them. Matter of fact, I made some for Lady Ningguang back when she was...
So we came to the right guy.
The types of ore needed to make Wonder Cores are a little hard to come by. Lady Ningguang supplied them herself last time. I don't suppose you've brought any yourselves?
Depends.
We were gonna ask you what kinds of ore we need.
Sure. Well, you'll need two kinds. Star Splinter Iron and Subrosium.
Yeah, I don't have any of
If I
that.
remember correctly, Lady Ningguang sourced her Star Splinter Iron from the Mount Tianheng area. They say it resonates with visions.
We have a vision.
It could take some work, but if you stick with it, you'll find some eventually. As for the Subrosium, though, that's trickier. It's all but unheard of on the market.
And where do we start?
I'm really not sure. Sorry. What I've heard is that the people around Mount Tianheng have some sort of magic trick that can pinpoint the location of the stuff. Of course, it's probably just hearsay. If you want my
Urban
advice,
legend.
Start by looking for Star Splinter Iron around Mount Tianheng. If you run into any locals, ask them a few questions about Subrosium.
Subrosium.
Mount Tianheng.
That rings a bell.
Interestingly enough, the story of the divine damsel of devastation also takes place on that mountain. I hear the view there is quite spectacular. A favorite destination of the Adepti, in fact. Perhaps it can give me some inspiration. Let's not delay. We should head straight there.
I think you're right. Right. This opera is sounding more and more like Shenhu every time I hear it.
I came to Mount Tianheng once with my father as a child. I remember it being such a long climb that I could barely feel my legs by the time we reached the top. This is quite a trip down memory lane for me. Look at these majestic towering peaks and the gently flowing streams.
Beautiful.
It's like setting foot in paradise. No wonder the legend of the divine damsel of devastation is said to have taken place here. Adepti wander oft where mortals seldom stride. Indeed, this looks like a place that one might expect to be frequented by Adepti. The divine damsel of devastation is your upcoming opera, right? And the story takes place in Mount Tianheng. Huh. Seems like you have a real connection with this place. What's the story about, though? It's the story of a girl becoming a hero.
A hero.
Cool. A hero story? They're Paimon's favorite! The legend first arose in this area. It is said that there used to be a prosperous village on the mountain. In that village, there was a loving couple who were completely devoted to one another. One day, a terrifying monster appeared. The wife was out collecting herbs and was captured by the monster.
Oh man.
Her husband was so distraught at the news that it broke his spirit and drove him to madness. The vile and vicious monster told the villagers, "If you want to live, you must sacrifice a child to me." What a nasty piece of work! Paimon sure hopes this monster gets put in its place! But the monster was so terrible and so strong that all within the village were terrified of it. They had no choice but to give in to the monster's demand. Just while they were discussing whose child would be given over to the monster, a little girl suddenly stood up and came forward.
Shenhu. This is her story.
Don't do it, little girl! Unbeknownst to anybody else, she was concealing an exorcist.
Oh, this is definitely
spell.
Shenhu's story.
She approached the monster's lair, feigning fear and trepidation. When she finally arrived, she courageously drew her sword and entered into a fierce struggle with the monster, from which she eventually emerged as the victor. Her extraordinary abilities drew the attention of the Adepti, and they took her as one of their own. her story became the stuff of legends. But alas, the paths of mortals and adepti seldom cross, and she would never again re-enter the mortal world. And so, destined to grace the mortal realm for but a brief moment, she vanished like a wisp of smoke into thin air. That's how the opera ends.
Sounds a lot like someone we know.
I really like this story.
I'm sure you do, Shenhu.
But I personally think that perhaps the little girl was not as brave as the opera makes her out to be.
Aw.
I'm not sure she deserves all the praise she is given.
Shenhu's always down on herself.
Opera is always an interpretation of the events it purports to portray. A certain degree of deviation from the truth is always inevitable. When my father wrote the script for this play, I suppose his intention was to inspire his audience with the character of the divine damsel.
I think it's a great story. The ideal story.
I think so.
It sure inspired Paimon! Let's go get ourselves some Star Splinter Iron!
Star Splinter Iron. Let's go. Where could this iron be? Is it up top on the mountain? Maybe. Or is it down here? I think this is just a geosigil. Yep. I think this might be ours. There we go. Looks like the other one might be right there. Let's go grab it. Perfect. Subrosium.
I saw a village on our way here. Master Zhang said we should ask the locals for help. Why don't
I like this. I like this. This pair of wings on Shenhu, but I don't know. Is there one that would fit her better? I don't think there really is. I don't think that does. This one I think would, but I can't use it because I'm not playing on the PlayStation Network. Sid says I like that view. I'm sure you do. Oh, man, I really wish I could use these ones. I'm not playing on PlayStation, which stinks. That's all right though. These ones are cool too. I'm sure we'll get more in the future. Someday. Hello.
Yunjin, looks like you were right.
He's meditating.
Excuse us, sir. Can we ask you something?
He's gonna yell at us. Uh-oh.
Huh. He didn't seem to catch that. Hello, sir. We were just passing by and wanted to ask if you happen to know anything about Subrosium.
Give us your Subrosium, sir. What the?
Is he trying to tell us to look for clues in the village?
I think he's possessed.
Whatever. Guess we're on our own here. Shenhua, Yunjin, let's have a look around.
Let's look around. Let's ransack this village.
Sorry, you can go ahead without me. I'd like to have a word with this gentleman.
Yeah,
If
she's
that's
gonna
okay with you,
she's gonna exorcise
Uncle
a demon. Uncle Minjin.
It's
Shenhe.
Shenhe. You're alive.
They know each other.
The rumors were true. So, all these years? I'm sorry, I don't know how to find Subrosium, but I think you can find some information in the village. This place is deserted now. No one ever comes here. So you can rummage around all you want.
Dang.
You know this guy, Shenhua?
apparently it's her uncle.
Thank you, kind sir. We'll go and take a look around. Don't worry. Mingjun has no ill intention towards Miss Shenhe. She'll be quite safe.
How do you know that, Yinjin?
Find in this village.
How could you be so sure of that? Are you guys working together? Are you conspiring? Shenhuception. 2 of them. Sneak through this crack in the wall. What do we find? A stick?
What's this?
The doctor said you were gravely ill. Don't worry. I will give you everything I have to save you. My heart bleeds whenever I see you getting weary. Your illness beyond treatment. How I wish I could suffer the pain for you. You said you had no regrets in this life and that you only wished for me to take good care of Shenhu, but you regret nothing. Why the tears? I don't know what I've been doing lately, though I still breathe. I feel like an empty shell. I've read all the ancient texts I could to get my hands on, looking for ways to save you. But it is utterly futile. I finally found it. It was Mingjun. He had kept the book that could save your hidden. I took it and followed its instructions to summon God and offer a sacrifice. The god appeared. I told him I was willing to exchange my life for yours. He kept silent and only pointed at our daughter, Shenhu. The god said her fate was to bear the curse of calamity, and that she was prone to bring harm to those close to her. The god also said that she might even have been the cause of your death. In that case, I thought I should. I left her in the cave that the god mentioned. 3 days have passed, and still, no news. I grow restless from waiting, seized by the ominous feeling. I'm sorry, my love. Forgive me! You too, Shenhu, please. Forgive me. How stupid I was. How blind. Let me apologize to both of you in person. Maybe this is the true story of the divine damsel in distress. Just the divine damsel in devastation. The divine damsel of devastation. Wow. My dyslexia turned up to like 10 right there.
Shenhe is the divine damsel?
Yes. I believe so.
Now that I think about it, she does behave rather like an Adeptus, and she is about the right age.
She's not an Adeptus though. She's human. She's human.
This strangest feeling whenever I chat with her. I should have noticed it earlier. According to this text, the divine damsel from the opera was actually the daughter of the loving couple. And she didn't volunteer. She was sacrificed to the monster by her own father.
He had to. He had to though. I feel like he had to.
Even more lamentable than the opera. Now I understand why Shenhe said the girl was not as brave as people think. It wasn't her choice to enter that ghastly situation. She was forced into it.
Oh.
It looks like my father may need to make a few revisions to his beloved opera.
Yep. Forced into this calamity. Records of a changing village.
It seems that Shenhe's father thought he was summoning a benevolent deity using a magic incantation. But in fact, he summoned an evil god's remains, which took the form of a monster.
A branch family of exorcists used to live in the east of the village. But in around 2 weeks, the mother died of disease. The young daughter went missing, and shortly after, the father hanged himself on a tree in the yard of his own house. It has been confirmed that traces of an evil god's remains were found in the village. The villagers are panicking as no one is certain whether the evil god remains are gone for good. Do be careful when you are in this area. That would explain that weird guy's tendencies at the start.
His obsessive yearning for his deceased wife led to a terrible tragedy. The villagers moved away in fear without ever learning the truth. And now, this place is deserted. Still, I do wonder what the connection is between Shenhe and Mingjun.
We've looked
there, but still no mention of Subrosium.
Subrosium.
Let's have a look over there.
Gotta be some Subrosium up here, huh?
This is it.
Magic engraved on Subrosium does not wear off easily.
We need to go to the middle of the lake south of Mount Tianheng at dusk, and we'll find us some Subrosium.
Okay.
Let's go back and tell Shenhua the news.
Okay. I wasn't... Paimon, I wasn't done reading that yet. Come on, Paimon. You're killing me. Okay. Magic engraved on Subrosium does not wear off easily. Some believe the stone to be bridged between the living and the dead. However, finding Subrosium is no easy matter. You need to be at the right place at the right time. Legend has it that you may find Subrosium if you stand in the middle of the lake, south at Mount Tianheng, at dusk and look in the direction of the setting sun. So that gives us a little bit of a hint, but we need to bring Shenhu with us. She was down here talking to Uncle Mingjang or something. Catch this butterfly. Butterfly.
One year when I was back visiting, I heard a story about a white-haired adeptus from a merchant passing by. I never imagined it was you. I was a very close friend of your father's. I could have stopped him from performing the summoning ritual. I had plenty of chances, but I couldn't bring myself to stand up to him. I just let things happen, let it all escalate. Well, we all know how that story ended. I bring flowers back here every year. And each time I wish I had a chance to
So Shenhu's father literally destroyed the village. It's kind of rough.
Apologize for what? If you'd stopped him, he'd only have found another way.
It's true. It's true.
There is nothing he wouldn't have done for his true love. Nothing.
Do you still hate him?
I don't know what I feel. I'm told my fate is to bear the curse of calamity, so my master bound my soul with red ropes to curb my aggression. But it also dampened my emotions, making me dispassionate, like the Adepti.
Yep, like
So
Zhao.
if you ask me how I feel about the past, if I hate my father or not, the truth is, I feel nothing at all.
It must have been so tough for you all these years.
Shenhua, we're back.
So this guy must have been a good
And I
friend.
will leave you all in peace. Shenhua, it brings me some solace knowing that you are okay. I'll tell you more about the old times next time we meet.
Thanks, mister. We found some info in the end. Shenhua, look. This tells us how to find Subrosium.
Gotta get the Subrosium.
Let's go then.
Let's go.
Miss Shenhua, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. Just now, in the village, we found your father's diary. It turns out that many of the details in the Divine Damsel of Devastation are not true to the facts, so I'd like to change them.
We must set the record straight.
I know I say that opera always deviates from the truth, but now that the main character is standing right here in front of me, I cannot simply dismiss your lived experience in favor of my father's fiction.
It's okay. I like your version. My master once said that the day I learn how to use my strength for the good of others is the day that I can truly become part of human society. So, I hope that one day I might be brave enough to stand up and protect others, just like the girl in the opera. But I've never thought this way before, and I wonder whether I will continue to think in this way.
Don't worry. I believe you will.
Yeah, you
In
rock,
fact,
Shin.
I think maybe you've already started to become the person you aspire to be. You just haven't had the opportunity to see it for yourself yet.
Shenhua, Yunjin, cut the chit-chat. Let's go.
Okay, Paimon. Jeez.
We can't let someone else beat us to it.
She's right. We've been doing too much exploring. We gotta get down to business. That Subrosium isn't gonna bring itself to us.
Take flight.
Oh, come on. There we go. Think I'm swimming all the way there? No, I gotta add. Wait until evening around 17:30. 17:30. How about 17:29? I think that's pretty close. Ba-da-ding. Perfect timing. Is that Zhao? Looked like Zhao. Sounds like Zhao. Looks like Zhao. It could be Zhao. What are you doing here, bud? Look at this. We found the Subrosium.
Let's head back and report in.
Hold on. Before we do that,
Curious if Beto's made any progress.
let's see what's Zhao doing here.
What brings you here?
We're looking for Subrosium.
Have they found a solution to the danger in the sea?
What danger in the sea?
Ningguang didn't tell you.
Is the Hydra
Something
back?
has happened in Guyan Stone Forest. According to the contract, as an Adeptus, I should not get involved for now.
Okay.
But these things can be unpredictable. I have a contingency plan of my own.
Zhao, what do you plan to do, bud?
Only a single mountain lies between here and Liyue Harbor. If things get out of control, I will defend this place myself.
Okay. Alright, well. Good luck with that, Zhao. He's always an ominous kind of character. Alright, let's go get these, what is it, Master Cores or something? I think so.
Oh, goodness.
Wow, look at these.
Are they okay?
This is some top quality ore you found. I think I'll get a good end product out of these.
Yeah, you
Guess
better.
now's my
Took us a
time
long time to
shine.
find.
Hey everyone, how's the A-team doing?
Oh, you already know. We got
I
it.
ran into a bit of a brick wall on my end. Suling's never seen a Wonder Core before, and says it'd take a lot of research for him to get up to speed.
Leave the Wonder Cores to me. I'll work on them while you go about your business. Don't worry. It won't take me too long.
Much obliged, Master Zhang. We should look into the Adepti sigils next, but where should we find items relating to the Adepti?
I'll sort that out.
Okay.
Oh? You got this then?
Yes. I have been training with the Adepti for years. I know a thing or two about making sigils. When we first met, I told you I came for the Jade Chamber, not the contest. In fact, I came specifically to deliver Adepti sigils. Master heard that Ningguang was planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber, so she sent me to deliver some Adepti sigils to her. Master also said she hoped that I can take this opportunity to rejoin human society. But now that I'm here,
Go be social,
I wonder if
Shenhu.
I've been removed from the world for too long. There's so much basic knowledge that I lack. Maybe it won't work for me to stay here
Stop
after
being
all.
a shut-in, Shenhu.
But either way, I'm very glad to have met you, and I'll take care of those Adepti sigils.
Without knowing the ins and outs of your situation, I can't say whether you should stay or not. But now that our paths have crossed, we'll always have a connection. So if you're ever feeling down, come find me on my ship. There'll be a drink waiting for you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So, Master Zhang, I'll
Our
need
old
to
buddy
use your
Beidou.
facilities to make the sigils.
Fine by me. I'm actually curious to see how the Adepti arts work. Maybe I'll learn something.
The sigils are ready. Though they are in some respects inferior to my master's, I can assure you there will be no quality issues.
Nice.
I've finished forging the things you asked for, too.
Great! Let's go submit them before someone else gets there ahead of us.
We got the last two pieces. Let's go bring them on over. We got 22,000 more out of that? I'd take that any day. I do like Primo gems though too, so send some of those my way, MiHoYo, if you can.
Ningguang's little secretary! We found all the materials!
Little secretary.
Oh, already?
Yep.
All three of you found them together. Okay, I see. The Wonder Cores and Adepti sigils look good. It seems that we found our winners.
What about Beidou?
I hereby announce that the winners of this material procurement contest are the Traveler, Yunjin, and Beidou.
Okay.
What? It's over already? I haven't even found the plus strike yet.
I can't believe it. So close, but so far.
Sorry, guys.
I'd like to invite our three winners to please proceed to the Jade Chamber, where Lady Ningguang is waiting for you.
The new Jade Chamber.
She was right here!
Captain Beidou has some business to attend to. She will join later. Please come with me for now.
Alright then, guess we'll head on up to the Jade Chamber first. This has been a long time coming. The last time we went up to the Jade Chamber was ages ago.
That's what it feels like. Look at the sigils.
Combine the Adepti sigils with the Wonder Cores and insert them into the Jade Chamber's control compartment.
Control
The
compartment.
construction of the new Jade Chamber is now officially complete. Once the tethers are released, it will soar into the sky.
How fast we talking, Ningguang? I get car sick.
Now it is time for me to fulfill my promise. Miss Yun, I've already heard something about the reason for your involvement. You are looking for a venue for your new opera, aren't you?
That's right. Lady Ningguang, I would like to hear your opinion.
The unveiling of Miss Yun's grand new opera surely requires a venue of equal grandeur. So what would you say if I proposed that we stage your first performance right here, in the newly built Jade
Wow.
Chamber?
Yeah.
The Jade Chamber offers a splendid panoramic view of the mountains and the bustling city. It is fitting for the finest performance to be hosted in the heavens. I can think of no better stage for you than here, Miss Yun.
Yes.
Thank you, Lady Ningguang. Then I will prepare my props and other articles shortly. Please allow me to bring all these aboard the Jade Chamber.
You're quite welcome. It's truly what a good opera deserves.
The perfect opera.
Traveler, Shenhe, Paimon, I'll be leaving now. Do come and see my play when the time comes.
You're next. What is your question?
My question?
I should clarify. I do not know your sister's whereabouts. Please, don't waste your question on this matter.
Ah, okay. Well, I guess that leaves us with two options. Do it fart or do it jiggle.
Managing a successful business is not as simple as you might think. Capital, connections, sensitivity to the trends, and instinct for what is a good opportunity. All of these traits are crucial. If you want to know how to make money, I will honor our agreement and give you an answer. But that is not to say that it will work for you.
Wow. Paimon hadn't even asked the question yet.
Your question was written all over your face.
Oh, she read you like a book, Paimon.
You helped me rebuild the Jade Chamber, and I intend to repay you handsomely for it.
Maybe it's just like 500 million more.
So I promise you that should you one day require financial assistance, you may seek employment here. I will pay you at the highest rate of remuneration.
Great! So next time we run out of
She's gonna pay us minimum wage.
No more questions from us. Shenhe, you got a question?
Me?
Let's see.
This is a group effort.
Thank you. But I don't have anything to ask.
Are you sure? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Yeah, you better take
I
it.
urge you not to squander it.
Yeah, just don't waste it. Hold on a second. Paimon can probably think of another one.
No, come on, Paimon. Let
Lady
Shenhe
Ningguang,
ask one.
Do you think I can ever fit in Liyue Harbor?
Now,
That's your
that is
question?
an
Come
interesting
on.
question. Liyue Harbor is very inclusive. As long as you respect the rules here, you will not be turned away. So, the key is whether or not you yourself can develop a sense of belonging in Liyue Harbor.
Oh, a sense of belonging.
Yes. To become fond of a place, to feel part of it, it always requires a reason. Perhaps someone you've met, or something you've experienced here. Or perhaps you enjoy the atmosphere of Liyue, and you will become accustomed to it. In short, everyone needs a reason to stay. I hope you can find yours soon.
Yeah.
I see.
Hey, what's going on? I just went to see the fleet a little later than expected.
Come on, Beidou. It's your turn.
Gotta ask
You
your
have a
question,
for
Beidou.
Ningguang?
Me? Nah, I ain't got any questions. She forced me to help out, so I figured I may as well get involved with the contest.
Okay.
Ningguang, don't forget what we talked about.
You owe
It's
me
not gonna be easy
600
to
million
deal with.
Mora.
I don't think my fleet can take it on their own.
Don't worry. I have made preparations. The wound dressings are ready, and the Millelith have set up an ambush.
Glad to hear it. Watch your back. Stay alert.
Beidou, Ningguang, what are you talking about?
You'll see when the Jade Chamber ascends. However, it's not the most pleasant topic of conversation. Maybe it's better that you don't know.
Okay. Let's see how it is,
When I
Ningguang.
first set foot in the Jade Chamber, I stood at the edge of the platform and looked down upon Liyue Harbor far below. At that time, I dreamed that one day the Jade Chamber's shadow would be seen in all 7 nations of Teyvat. My wish has not changed to this very day. However, it is not only out of consideration for myself that I have built the Jade Chamber anew at this time. I hope the Jade Chamber will always float in the skies above Liyue Harbor, bearing witness to the prosperity and peace of the human world. And I hope that you can all witness it with me.
Yeah.
Let the Ascension ceremony commence!
Lift this shit up. Get it in the air. Flying. Uh-oh. I think that Hydra's back. Oh yeah. Time for round 2.
Right on cue. The Avenger of the Vortex, Beisht.
Who is that?
Osial's wife. Final follower of the Overlord of the Vortex.
Sounds like you knew this was coming.
Beidou sensed something was stirring in the deep. She warned me months ago. Knowing she harbors hatred toward the Jade Chamber, I chose to rebuild it now as a way of drawing her out.
So you brought this upon us.
Well, let's go fetch the Adepti.
No. In this human age, the people of Liyue must find a way to overcome this crisis on our strength alone.
Sword of 1,000 lights! Ka-ching! There's Ganyan also, let's go! Yeah, let's go. There's Baidu's ship. Let's go. Yeah. Fire everything you got. Blast this guy. Come on. Uh-oh. Giant rogue wave. You gonna try and ride this one out? It's floating higher than the Jade Chamber.
Wait! A giant wave!
All I knew was gonna shoot it with an arrow. Oh no, that did not work at all. That did not work. Shenhu saved us. Uh-oh.
You are a cursed child. Your life brings nothing but disaster to us all. At least if you die, I can bring her back.
The day you learn how to use your strength for the good of others.
Wow,
is
now I
the
kind
day
of don't
that
like
you
her
can
dad.
truly become part of human society.
She did it! She stopped the wave! Yeah, send him back. She's going in with a kick! She's gonna kick his ass! She's like, you're not getting away that easy. I'm coming down in there to kick your ass. Let's go, Shenhu.
What are you doing here?
We can't let you be the only one taking this risk.
I hardly see this as a great risk. The people of Liyue Harbor are well prepared.
Can't hit me.
And she is already badly injured. Only sheer willpower is keeping her alive. I may be nearing the end of my stamina, but in a fight to the death, I think I have
Get
the
down
upper
here
hand.
so I can kick your butt.
We'll help too.
I hit him on the edge or something? Maybe. Wait, 3 health bars.
Power core! Teamwork is dreamwork! Whirling snow!
Yes, sucker.
Yeah. Take your true form! Do your master's bidding! Yeah. Take flight!
There we go. Okay, okay. Oh, I was not ready for that. I was not ready. Okay, okay. So we gotta take all 3's health out. We're gonna be ready for it this time.
Hey, not the guitar!
I'm ready this time. Sorta, kinda.
Let's light it up! Take your true form! Cryo incarnate! Whirling snow!
Missed a little bit, missed a little bit.
Going in! Feel the beat! Amp it up!
I think we got one. I think he's done. Gotta heal. No. Everyone healed up. Got 2 more Hydra heads to take care of. think one came back though. There we go, that's good damage. Down here.
Let's light it up.
This guy won't fight me. He's too scared. Come on.
Everybody stand back. Feel the beat. Power core. Shred till I'm dead.
That had to be one of the last hits I needed. There we go. There's a lot to dodge. Holy cow. But now you're almost dead. What do you do?
My apologies.
Nice. Got him.
She's getting away. Shouldn't we go after her?
Not too hard of a fight. Are you alright, Shenhu?
I'm just a little exhausted. Otherwise, fine. I wanted to deal with it myself. I didn't expect you to follow me.
Sorry about that.
Don't worry. She's not coming back anytime soon. After an injury like that, she'll likely seek refuge somewhere else.
How
Nice.
did things go underwater?
We took care of it.
It's been dealt with. She was injured before entering the water. It didn't take too much effort to finish the job.
Yeah.
Good. So the crisis has been safely averted. When you visit the Jade Chamber in the future, you will be afforded generous treatment.
And hopefully more. Yes.
Lady Ningguang, the fleet reports that the sea monster has left Guyan Stone Forest and the surrounding waters have returned to normal.
Good. We did it.
Thank you. How are the Millilith?
Thanks to the medical supplies you prepared and Lady Keqing's command, our losses were minimal. Of course, we owe huge thanks to this young lady for her help.
Yes. She stopped the wave.
On behalf of the entire Millilith, thank you for your service.
Shenhu protected us. She saved all our lives.
Great. Then next time I watch Miss Yun's opera, I'll be able to take the compliments. I wasn't trying to be a hero, though. I just wanted to protect you.
Thank you.
Let the soldiers recuperate, but don't let your guard down.
It's the
If
mom
she
insider
returns with
taking
a
effect.
vengeance, we must be prepared.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
You've been monitoring us for some time now. I trust you've reached a conclusion.
You wish to hear one's opinion. Well, things would have hardly gone so smoothly had it not been for Shenhe.
Okay, okay. That's fair.
That I do not deny. However, final victory was always going to be ours, even had things been a little more arduous. If it came to it, I could always destroy another Jade Chamber.
One
It's true.
has observed your adaptation of the Guizhong ballista, and find oneself compelled to admit that you have evidenced some degree of novel thinking.
Okay.
You have learned from
Somewhat
past
of a
failures
backhanded
and
comment.
prepared for this
Or
crisis in
compliment.
advance. This is considerable progress compared to the last time. Hence, on balance, one finds your performance during this trial satisfactory enough. But there will no doubt be
Cloud
further
Retainer is
trials to
not
come in the
easily
future.
impressed.
Do not suppose that one will not continue observing you hereafter.
While the position of Tianquan remains mine, I will always ensure Liyue's safety.
Shenhe, one saw you secretly venture out from the mountains a few years ago, and noticed the air of dejection in which you returned. Hopefully this trip to Liyue Harbor has been a different experience.
Yeah.
Yes. I can't explain it, but I feel happier than I expected.
Yeah. She made a friend.
Good. Traveler, please take good care of Shenhe. She is a dear child. In fact, one has many fond memories of Shenhe's childhood that she may be interested to hear about.
There'll be no need for that.
Please do not.
They are all like this. Fine. Since you care not to listen, one shan't be telling you. One shall be going homeward now.
Cloud Retainer, the embarrassing parent.
Have a good rest. Come to the Jade Chamber when you have recovered your energy. We must celebrate both the completion of the Jade Chamber and the fact that Liyue has weathered another crisis. This banquet must be the most spectacular ever.
Yes. Banquet full of food. Victory feast? I'm all for a victory feast. Take that Noculus Jade with us. Go travel to the Jade Chamber. And just teleport up there now. Very nice.
Everyone's already seated.
Ningguang sitting by herself?
First time attending a banquet in the Jade Chamber. The food here looks amazing.
All of you here are my distinguished guests. I am determined that each of you thoroughly enjoys yourself. Those who don't drink alcohol, please, help yourself to other beverages. Fine wine is a delight to the senses, but it is far from the only one. I trust you will find the marvelous view from the Jade Chamber to be an equally gratifying indulgence.
Unless you're afraid of heights, of
Miss
course.
Yun's going to be performing today. Sure have. Honestly, it's the main reason I'm here. I've never missed any of Miss Yun's performances, and I don't intend to start now. I hear she's going to perform The Divine Damsel of Devastation today, the one written by her father. I've been so excited that I've barely slept the last few nights.
It's gonna be the best show ever. Fantastic.
Miss Yun is going on stage.
Let's see it. She's gonna kill it.
神女披冠到这里本该接近尾声，但今日我再添一笔，唱与诸位听。 几时鹤归？茫茫天地无依靠，孤身离去。今日再会，新朋旧友坐满堂，共聚此时。
Talk about an epic tale right there.
Personally, I thought I sang rather well.
It was beautiful.
It was perfect.
Paimon wants to learn too.
It was wonderful. Also, thank you.
It was awesome.
You're welcome. Thanks to you, the Divine Damsel of Devastation is a more nuanced tale than ever. The play has an ending, but life goes on. I believe you will find a way to fit in Liyue Harbor.
Thank you. I think I've found the opportunity I needed to change.
Mm-hmm.
Ms. Yun.
Ms.
Here
Yun.
you are. Great to see you. Huh? Hey, this young lady with the white hair looks like some kind of VIP. Yeah, that's it, like an Adeptus. Wait, you're the girl from the opera, aren't you? The Divine Damsel herself.
Yep.
And look who else we have here, the illustrious traveler. Well, I'll be. This was definitely worth showing up for.
This guy's drunk, man.
We'll all have a friendly chat, get better acquainted.
Alternatively, you could leave us alone. That is, if you'd prefer to finish your drink via the orifice of your own choice.
Oh my gosh.
This feels all too familiar. Shenhua's back to her old self again.
Yeah, I'd say she still has a long way to go, Paimon.
Hey, what are you doing?
Calm down, Shenhua. Calm down.
Oh, she's gonna kick your ass, man. She's gonna kick your butt. And thus, I think we have completed the quest. We got 60 primos from it. Nothing too crazy, but hey, we'll take the 60 primos. We got some dragon fin thingy majigas. I don't even know. So let's take a quick look. I think a good way to end the stream would be to do a poll from the banner. Maybe we get lucky. Maybe we get Calamity Queller. We'll see. Nah, not that lucky. But who knows? We got some achievements here that we got to take care of. What was that, like 25 free primos? Take that any day. Boom, boom, boom. And that'll give us one more wish. This is the perfect stage for Xinyan to rock on. Give us the 5-star. We want that luck. Come on, 5-star. Oh, not today. Not today. I had a feeling we wouldn't get super lucky, but I think that's a good spot for us to end on. We'll bring the main person up on stage, the main protagonist of the whole Divine Damsel or whatever, you know. So yeah, it was a good stream today, guys. Thank you so much all for stopping on by. I will go ahead and sign off from here. If you're still watching, thanks guys. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Peace.